Sounds like you guys had pretty fun last couple of months.
Oh yeah, we finished an entire series of Yu-Gi-Oh, and by the end we kind of regretted watching the series, but it was alright.
I feel that.
Because we watched Yu-Gi-Oh! Arc V, arguably the worst of the series, except I haven't watched Reigns or Sevens, but, you know, out of the ones I have watched, it's probably the worst one of the 5 I've watched. And by the end, it gets real bad.
Yeah, I don't know. There are lots of shows and stuff where I'm like, man, I kind of want to watch that. But then I'm like, but I also kind of really don't. A part of me has wanted to rewatch like the first season of Pokemon, but I'm also like, but what if I don't want to do that at all?
Oh, see, I've had that exact feeling because
I remember
I like
a couple
original
years
Pokemon.
Ago, yeah, a couple of years ago I did do that, and then I just remember like feeling regret after it. I'm like, this is not that good.
And like, there are still a lot of moments that are amazing in Indigo League. They're still just they're timeless. They're really good. 90% of it is fucking cringe, and it's so hard to sit through like a lot of Indigo League. But which is why when we finished the Yu-Gi-Oh series, I was like, okay, Seb, do you want to take it a step back and watch Zexal, a much better series, or do you want to go to the next one and potentially make this worse? And he's like, we're watching original Yu-Gi-Oh again. I'm like, oh, thank God.
Again.
Well, because, like, we've all seen the show. Like, the reason he picked Arc V was because he never watched Arc V before. So he was like, I want to watch it for the first time. I'm like, alright, it's your funeral, buddy. Whatever you say,
What the fuck is Arc V? When did that come out?
So that was released in 2014. It was the series that introduced the summoning mechanic known as pendulum summoning. I know I'm speaking gibberish here, but...
Yep.
Well,
oh my God!
Wait, hey.
Are you okay? Yeah. Frank.
No, it's fine. I'm fine.
Yeah.
Guys,
Well, I need to go down here because the eye went down here, so
Oh.
I do want to grab that.
That was gravel, and I almost
Yeah.
I almost ate dirt, as it were.
Yeah, you forgot that gravel updates its entity triggers when you do anything next to it.
I sure did, Frank. That was like my exact thought process.
You're really just gonna do that to me, huh?
No, I'm letting you come over this way. Oh, you're just gonna walk that way. Oh, there you go.
I was gonna say, do you want me to block that off?
Oh shit, I forgot. Hold on. I might have fucked this up already.
What have you done?
Kinda did. That's fine, I'll just do it here.
Damn it, Frank.
Oh, we're doing a map?
Yeah.
We're doing a map.
Okay. Oh, I should put
Doing
this
your
in my
mom,
offhand.
doing your mom.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm an idiot.
What's new?
That was what I was gonna say.
Oh, I
Should have
picked up
brought
your
more
eye.
paper with me. Should have brought more paper with me so I could expand this fucking map. I'm an idiot.
You didn't do that? What the frick, Frank?
I forgot that I need to expand these
Frank,
maps.
Frick?
It's been a month.
What?
Here, take your stupid eye of bullshit. There you go.
Just keep going this direction.
Well, my last month has been pretty fucking crazy.
Yeah.
I did. I went to my first ever wedding. The arc of Ihasnotomato never going to a wedding has finally ended.
Yeah.
For better or for worse.
That's right. Yeah. Better and or for worse.
Yeah, better and or, I'd say. All right. So look, so it was my brother's wedding, and I was a best man. Oh, well, not best man, but I basically was because I had to do all the best man's jobs. I was one of the men. I was a groomsman.
Yeah.
I had to organize the bachelor party and everything though, because the actual best man was in Queensland. Until he was just like there on the week. But you know, it's one of those experiences, man. The whole like setting up for the wedding was extremely fucking stressful and was just an intense fucking crescendo that got worse and worse and worse. But the actual day, pretty good, gotta say. Everyone said that I'd hate it and I'd be bored out of my skull, and I was like, I don't know. And maybe it's because I was a groomsman and I had so much shit to do that like it didn't really bother me that much. But yeah, I don't know. It was pretty fun, and it's nice that is all done. And then after that, I went down to the coast for a couple of days, for like half a week, and just chilled out. And yeah, and other than that, I also made my fucking video, and now I'm working on more things. That's
This is
been my
literally like
time. And the
worst
the
fucking
one
thing.
video game that I've been playing is Batman Arkham City because I'm all about playing new games that just came out.
Yeah,
Mm.
that one just came out the
did.
other year.
Yeah, 1 or 2 ago.
Yeah.
I don't know, man, because I kind of wanted to segue into it because when my for the wedding, my extended family came to town, and it's actually kind of a whole story, I suppose. It was like a long ass day where I guess I should tell the whole story. I don't know.
Yeah.
But basically,
Whoa.
oh my god,
That is a lot.
there's a lot right there. Let's just not
Yeah.
deal with that.
Let's just forget about it.
So I had a day where I had to do a wedding rehearsal, which was very important. It was like the one thing that needed to be done. And it just so happened that the night before I had a stomach attack, which for those of you who don't know is a frequent occurrence with me. It hadn't happened for quite a few months, but it just happened on that night. So I got like 2 hours of sleep and felt extremely terrible. So that day, the first thing I had to do was go out in the morning, pick up some suits for the wedding, and then I had to go and meet up with everyone at the wedding rehearsal, of which I was late to, because of course we had to do that for a few hours. Meanwhile, the whole time I'm literally dying of just feeling terrible and having no sleep. And I come home and my extended family is already there, and all I was thinking the whole time as I was driving home was, man, I just want to go home and just go to sleep and not do anything. And yeah, I came home and oops, surprise, hello, extended family is here. We're gonna go see the Batman. Do you want to come? And I'm like, I do really want to see the Batman. So I went and saw a night session, a late night session of the Batman.
I haven't seen it yet.
You haven't seen it yet? You kept telling me you were gonna see it ASAP.
Freaking busy. Right? I'm trying to work out how many millions I'm gonna spend on this damn house.
You literally said to me that you were gonna see
haven't
it on a particular day.
I actually cancelled the day because I'm like, I don't know how much money I'm gonna need to spend, so I just cancelled it.
Well, I didn't know that. You were like, I'm gonna see it on this Wednesday. I'm like, oh, cool.
Yeah,
All right, I'll watch it as well, and we can talk about it.
Meanwhile, I haven't just watched because I just don't watch movies.
There's like a bunch of movies all coming out, and they're all coming out at a time when I just like I can spend cash, but I need to be available for phone calls and stuff to organize quotes and stuff like that.
I mean, you can still be available for phone calls in a movie. You just have to be
Yeah,
an asshole.
but I also
That's
that has
far
to be
more acceptable than
during
Frank.
during business hours, which is I'm never available during business hours because I'm usually working during business hours.
Yes.
So,
I do know the pitfalls of society. Yes.
Yeah, like they run a business during the same hours that you're working, and then they immediately finish when you immediately finish.
Yes, I
True.
do in fact know that this is how society
It's
works.
You're providing a service, you make sure to provide it when other people are not able to be there to receive it.
This is actually just the worst way to fucking do this. Holy shit, this is so dumb.
I'm having
I'm
fun.
just blowing through
Tall
these.
trees going
No,
on here.
I'm blowing through these
Every
maps because I'm doing them one
happiness
Look,
section
Liam.
at a time.
It's tall as me. This,
Wow.
this one.
Wow. It's like the same height, dude. It's crazy. Well, anyway, all I was going to say is that I watched the film, I liked it a lot, and now I'm all into Batman. I rewatched all the Nolan films, and now I'm playing Arkham City. Because, why play a new game that everyone's talking about called Elden Ring when I could just play an old game that I know I like?
Yeah.
So,
So,
so I'm just in a Batman mood now, I guess.
yeah. Well, I found out just before we started recording that okay.
Oh my God.
Let's not be near that man.
He's
Wolf man.
alright. He was just really mad at that sheep. His eyes turned red.
Killing the sheep in murder mode.
Oh, speaking of,
This one.
I should shear these sheep.
Oh,
You guys
yeah.
want to make a fucking bed and bunker
Yeah,
down.
dirt house. Go.
I'm going. Uh-oh. We got monsters. Of
Oh,
the
fuck me.
flying variety.
This map got wasted.
Oh.
God damn it.
What in the world was that?
That's a
Oh, it's a
wraith.
flying man from the new update.
It's not from the
Maybe.
new one. It came out 2 years ago, whatever. Ah, fuck! Get this thing out of here! Kill it! Jesus Christ! Trying to build us a sick fucking dirt shack.
Nice. You never got torches?
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah. Alright.
Alright, now.
Is Scusa? Is a bibbidi bobbidi? Booty baby biddy bobbidi?
Hold on, I'm fucking working on.
Alright, cool. We've skipped to the daytime. I'm gonna need that workbench. Just keep that in mind.
Yeah, I gotta
Fortunately, I can't do this preemptively, which is annoying. But that's fine. Okay.
Oh, Mabeanie, we're heading off.
This direction.
Well, you want to keep this crap?
No, you're right. Good point. Let's go. So other movies though. So I also saw Turning Red, but I get the feeling that neither of you have seen this film, nor do either of you intend on it.
I saw a tiny bit of it. I thought maybe that's worth a look.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty good. It's got a lot of controversy around it, which is all made up and no one cares.
I got the general plot synopsis from a YouTube Stories thing, making like a meme about it, and I'm like, yeah, this seems like an okay movie.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a Pixar film. It's good. One thing I'm going to say about it is that I fucking love the art direction, the animation, and art style.
Oh, yeah. Visually.
Some people are like, oh, it's too simple, and they don't like the way that... I just like the fact that Pixar are trying something new, first off.
No, it's just an acacia biome, or whatever you call it.
Oh,
so I think it does...
direction. Go on this.
Oh. And I think it does really, really well in that regard. I think it's super cartoony and awesome, and I want to study it for that reason. But the only other thing I want to go back on, like I said, the other films I've seen, I rewatched the Nolan Batman films, and I'm going to give you guys an actual controversial opinion here.
Good, yeah.
My personal tier list from best to worst, you got The Dark Knight, then you got Batman Begins, and then you got The Dark Knight Rises right at the bottom there.
That's probably.
Did you say you had a hot take?
Yeah, exactly.
Bitch, you called it in the fucking freezer, my dude.
I was watching it with someone, those films, and they were like, when we rewatched The Dark Knight Rises, we were both like, I don't know if it's a great film or like how good it is, and when we watched it, they turned to me and said, you know what, that was actually better than I remembered, and I looked and I was like, it's actually worse than I remember.
Yeah.
Okay, first off, I want to say it's not actually a bad film; it's a great film. I just don't like it that much. It just isn't what I want out of a Batman film, which is very subjective, but it's just for me personally, I don't know.
Another giant hole in the ground.
Out of a Batman film.
I think it comes down to scale, because in The Dark Knight Rises, they literally have like an entire city just completely just at risk of being blown up at all times. There's like an all-out war with like 1,000 people.
They sort of do that.
Are we just going to the middle of the ocean? Frank, can we make some boats, for God's sakes?
Good point. Good point. I didn't think about that. I
Beanie's got the
couldn't
wood.
see how far out it was.
I don't have the wood. I can get
Okay,
more
well,
wood. I found a tree.
I've got some wood. Hold on. I can make 2 boats. We're gonna need 1 more.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
well.
make my own boat. Out of my hole, I'm gonna make a hole.
Theoretically, we only need 2 boats.
Oh, that's true.
Why?
Because 2 people
Because
can go
they
on 1
seat
boat.
2 people.
Oh, really? Okay.
Okay.
Go.
I'll be in your boat then.
Ooh.
Oh wait, hold on. Let me. I gotta get this. Alrighty, there we go.
Right.
You
F5 to get that cool perspective.
you gonna put the other boat on the
Sorry
water?
about that. Hold on a sec. F5.
I thought maybe you'd be able to just plop it in when you're still in my boat.
I might have
Thank
been
you.
able to. I don't know. Now
Alright,
I'm in
yeah.
Frank's boat.
Race you.
Okay. You don't even know where we're going.
That way. Where the Eye of Ender is.
But
I'm
I
really
don't know. I
hoping
think it's
that
just because I
Stronghold's
feel like
not
some
gonna be
people feel
underwater
like that
again.
The Dark Knight Rises is better than Begins, and you know, that's their opinion. Yeah, The Dark Knight Rises for me, it's just so like, I don't know, grand scale. It's not like I kind of like it better when Batman's just like fighting the mob and like some crazy
Isn't it
criminals.
a Nolan thing to to make a big scale sort of movie. I think Inception was pretty big in scale as well.
Oh yeah, it's definitely his thing, and The Dark Knight also is as well. But I couldn't tell you what makes that film like way better. It just feels more personal and interesting, and even though it's got a huge scale to it.
There's a ship here if you guys want to go spelunking.
Yeah.
Okay. Is Mabeanie gonna die again like last time?
Maybe.
A hee hee. A hee hee funny. I'm gonna go make sure we got the right direction going here. Oh, we've actually turned a little bit. Okay. Want to make sure I pick this up. I did not pick it up. Classic.
It's pretty far down.
Yeah.
Where did this Eye of Ender go? Hello?
Hello?
Oh no, I did pick it up.
Oh, deep breath. Okay. There's a map, buried treasure map. There's a clock.
That's the map. That we want the map. That's what we want.
Feather. Yeah. Who's dying?
Me.
Rude.
Are you still down there? How are you not dying?
Because I found a doorway.
Oh,
He
okay.
wedged himself in the door.
Yeah.
It's picked up some like 3
I
iron
might
ingots. I'm just
die
gonna
on the
throw
way
that
up.
away. You don't need that.
Okay. Can you steer it?
Yeah.
Or do you need... Okay. Yeah, this is cool. I like this.
You can go F5 as well, so you can go. You can
Yeah,
see
that's
it.
what I'm doing. I'm like, woohoo.
Yes, this one.
Be like 3D cam.
Like you're playing Hitman right now. Sneaking up
Yeah.
on your target over here. But yeah, I don't know. Really, all the thing is just the Nolan film. It just feels too, I don't know, grandeur to me, and it's just like so over the top, in my opinion. I really can't define it better than that. Is the thing. It's just a personal preference, because objectively speaking, there's no. Oh, it's gone behind you, Frank.
Oh, that means we're close.